All right, and now for a demo of a game that I'm really looking forward to. I wanted to highlight this even a little bit. If I play a lot, hell yeah. If not, I'll at least want to do one video on this. This is Grail demo, made by the same folks who made Stacklands, which I really enjoy. A very goofy, very unique card game. For those who do not know, I used to play a lot of the Bazaar. The Bazaar got me through cancer treatment, and it was pretty much the game that I would bring on my laptop during days in the hospital where I was able to do a little bit but couldn't do a lot. So I would just play an easy one-handed card game essentially on a laptop, and that was the Bazaar. And as much as I enjoy that game, currently I'm in a very wishy-washy spot with it. And then this game got brought up to my attention, and it is very similar. It's one of those kind of like asymmetrical offline/online auto battlers. To explain what that means, you are not playing against people live like Hearthstone or Magic the Gathering. You are playing against someone else's deck that they got to at that point. So it's kind of like the game essentially would take a not a screenshot, like a snapshot of like, this is the deck that this person had on this day or like at this point in the game, and you have this deck at this similar point in the game, so they fight each other. And so that's how it works. And I'll show you more. I'm still learning this game. I really like it. I really enjoy it. I've played a little bit of it. I want to say 10 games, which isn't a whole lot. So let's see. Start your journey with a free enchanted card that is locked, so you can't get rid of it unless you delete it. Start your journey with a free upgraded uncommon or a free rare card. All of these are good. Let's do a rare card. Let's see. Rapier, 60 damage, and then 3 action cards. Now, actions are not weapons. What are action cards? Jab is an action. Interesting. Epee, whenever you play an action card, this gains 12 damage. And then Ampule, 24 poison, trigger your opponent's bleed twice. Interesting. And we can potentially just make a bunch of clones of this and then spam poison. Whenever you play an action, but that's whenever you like play a card. All of these are good, but Epee scales and Ampule makes bleed builds really scary. So these are both really, really strong. I want to do a little bit of Epee. 3 common cards or buy some cards. I'll do 3 common cards. Why not? Let's try it. If this is played by another card or effect, double it. So 12 damage. Disarm. Opponent discards 2 cards. These are kind of diabolical, I won't lie to you. That is an action. And then Matchstick is a tool. Well, that's money at least. You can always just sell cards that you don't really want. I'm going to sell this. I'm going to keep the apple because there are events that are like, oh, hey, get rid of this, sell this food. Okay, so here we go. So a little auto battler. We have a little deck. And you get little mana every single time. So every pretty much like turn, quote unquote, up here at the top, you get 1 mana and you spend the pips to play a card. If you can't play it, you fill as many as you can and then toss the card and then you get 1 again. So every turn you get 1, but you always try, that's pretty cool. But you always try to get as much as you can immediately. I'm gonna sell the carrot cake. Buy action cards. Here we go. Here we go. This is potentially really good. And then I get nothing good. Oh my god. Parry. Parry is an action. I'm going to re-roll this. Stilettos. Fior. I'll get both of those. Always sort this card to the bottom. Ooh, okay. Interesting. I don't think I can utilize that right now. Another Fior. Another Riposte. Hit for 14. Remove an energy, and if successful, deal extra damage. I like that. An extra Fior. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Fiore. And then another bayonet. You can get even more bayonets. Okay, Let's upgrade a bayonet. Easy peasy. Yeah, if you get double of a card, you can upgrade them. And then if you get... But you can see that I have 2 bayonets, right? So if I upgrade this one, then I can get this one to a tier 3. This is a tier 2 right now. And then it kind of just keeps scaling from there. But you can also find higher rankings of stuff in the wild, as it were. We are going to sell Jab because we need to look at all of our cards and be like, can we even feasibly play it on a good turn? I don't know that we're going to be able to play most of our cards on a good turn. But we're going to see how it goes. I'm going to play a little bit faster. Discard 2 cards, kind of diabolical. Burn his turn. I think he only has 2 cards. He does. He only has 2 cards, and it's Jab and Heal. So I'm the weirdo who has... stuff. Bonk. And so now we have Fatigue. So now we're both just going to lose HP a bunch. Okay, huge. Okay, so my current curiosity... Oh, yeah, and then over here, on the right side, you can't see behind my face, but on the right side, if you lose 4 times against players in particular, you lose the run, but if you win 6 times, you win. So it's like the best possibility. So you shuffle... I don't mind that. That one's not too bad. You can have a really big deck and just take less and less and less damage. First time your opponent gets below half HP, play a card with 1 cost. Okay. Now this got bonus, and I'm curious. Whenever you play an action card, riposte is an action? Okay, so that does count, and so does disarm. Interesting, because this got up to 44, and I noticed that, and I was like, huh, I don't recall getting that there. What we need right now is more damage. So I will play Overwhelming. Let's do Cardsmith. Add some damage to our stilettos because they attack twice. Battle Farmer. Not horrible, not great. Battle Nut Smasher. Your cards have +6 heal and shield per 0 cost card you have, which is pretty good. And then Rabid Battle Rabbit, or Rabid Rat, sorry. I think we could beat the Nut Smasher, but he kind of scares me. I don't really need this skill. I think this skill might be better for me. I could just sell the food as well. I'll try for it. It's a little bit of a cop-out one, but we'll see how it goes. Disarm. I need to find some ways to use some of my jankier cards. My sillier, freaky cards. Oh my god! That was a very fast epee. Yeah, okay, so that epee can pop off pretty quick. I'll take that Conjure a Copy. See, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to sell the... I'm going to keep the apple again. And then what do I keep? Can do another riposte. Conjure a Copy. Get another riposte. Trade a weapon. Farmer's Market. Upgrade a food card. Get a random food card from any hero. I'll do random food card. Stake. So what is this? Let's see. Heal 40. And your cards gain damage. Your damage cards gain damage equal to 2% of your HP. That's pretty diabolical. I don't think it's going to be great for us. I am going to sell it, even though it's a very strong card, because we don't want to flood our deck with very, very big high-cost cards. Otherwise, we may lose a bunch of things. We may lose the ability to play our big, scary cards by doing that. And we discard him. Now, see, now we're paying 2 into a 3, 1 into a 2, 1 into a 2, and we're not getting anything done. And that's the dangerous part of like having a lot of high-cost cards in your deck, because then you just don't get anything out of it. And he's slowly getting a leg up on me, but now we should be getting damage going. There we go. The game does get faster, and I normally start it on the highest speed because I think it can be a little slow. But I mean, they literally have a button that says, speed this bad boy up, please. So I don't really mind it. It's not the end of the world for me. Shield cards, woods, spa. Let's go to the woods. Find something to do. Search for the stone circle. Still don't know what that does. It always tells me you learn more, but I've still never found out what it does. We're going to find a rat. And there's also a skip button. So all I'm going to do this time, but just to show you, we can pretty much just speed run through an entire PvE fight. You can't speed run through a player fight. You can speed run through those kinds of fights, which is pretty nice, I will say. Like, as far as it goes, I do enjoy the ability to just like, hey, I don't really want to see all this. Can we just get along out of here? Ooh, Child Rest. This is a rare one. It gives me 1 permanent extra mana, which is very, very nice. Cardsmith, Blacksmith. Let's do low-cost cards. Prevents the first time this card to be ripped up in battle. Because we're actually going to look for stickers here. This card starts in your discard pile. I might put a bayonet. No, because bayonets don't cost anything. Riposte would be really nice. I mean, having just another riposte, if I may be so honest. Because, like, 21 damage, I mean, is pretty good. I'll take it, because I already have another one as well. One for all. Spend all of your energy and deal 20 damage per energy. Not super great for us. Another bayonet is rough. Always sort this card on the bottom. I'll do another bayonet, because I can just upgrade it to a silver. And then get... Does this go to gold immediately? I think I might as well do this because it could be fun. Okay, no, but it's like a shiny, so it's like a tier 3. Okay. Another Fior isn't bad. Another bayonet. Calm down. Calm down. 25% crit chance. We put that on the epee. I'll reroll one more time. Sheath. If your previously drawn card is a damage card, gain 2 mana. That's really... Oh, I had a sticker I should have got. That sticker was so good. That sticker was play another card. And then I could have put that on the bayonet. Or sorry, put that on anything. Little riposte. 2 extra mana, which is amazing for me. So he's out of mana right now. And he's going to be... That's pretty good, but he's going to be struggling for a little bit. And we're hopefully going to be able to ramp up pretty hard here. And we do drain. And we discard. We don't even know we discard. That's the best part. Ow. Okay, it's getting a little dangerous. Oh. Oh, saved by the stilettos. Fatigue was set in, but saved by the double stabbies. Gorgeous. We're on a 3-win right now. We haven't lost, which is pretty nice. We kind of have a crowded deck, I will say. Trait upgrade, we only have the one. So let's go to a shop. Disarm upgrade might be pretty nice. Oh, we don't even ditch extra cards. I mean, that's fine, because that'd be kind of overpowered, but dang. First time you play this, put this on the bottom. Okay, here's the deal. We're not doing super good on a lot of regards. First time you would play this, put it back on the bottom. Fior wouldn't be bad. Stilettos wouldn't be bad. Sheath wouldn't be bad. I think I want to ditch our bayonet. Unless we can RNG a really good sticker. Mingosh. Gauche? I don't know. Epee? Okay, yeah. So that's going to seal it. We want the epee upgrade. Plus 18 when we play an action now. And the bayonet's not an action. So disarm's an action, riposte is an action. We have 2 ripostes. And then everything else is a weapon. So we could just honestly heavily dump everything into action cards if we really, really wanted to. Side quest, bodyguard. I like 30 HP. People don't realize how much a little bit of health goes a long, long way. Blackstripe goon. I love the word goon as a describer of a fella. Just a bastard. Yeah, that guy's a goon over there. A guy who would try to fight Batman, you know? Can I beat that fella? I don't know. He's gonna drain my cards. But hopefully I'm gonna try. Because if I can, it's gonna be good. Discard 2 of his cards. Big damage right there. It's okay. Big damage again. Discard 2 more of his cards. He's not rocking me too hard. He did discard 2 of my things though. And that can screw me over potentially. But I got my epee. And epee is kind of all I need to really rock him. Man, I destroyed him. That was actually really good. And I got 10 gold for that. Because it's well out of my league. And whenever I... That's so good. Okay, so whenever I delete mana, someone else's energy, a random card gains 18 damage. And we have 2 ripostes that do that. That's so strong. So honestly, Stilettos is going to stay. I think I might ditch Sheath. Because I think we're okay because of the Fiors. Yeah. And we just don't want to crowd our deck too much. Not that it's necessarily horrible. Whenever you play a card, get 2. Sure. We can't really sell that for anything, so I'm not happy about it. Go to the farmer's market. Battle farmer, food card, spices. Okay. I'm going to fight a battle farmer. Because he could give me hard worker. Always going to kind of increase the battle speed. And so we're buffing something. And it's really, really good. Oh, powerful. Powerful. Carrot's okay. Okay, so we are going to kind of go around. We're going to sell the carrot. And yeah, that's it. All right, here we go. Let's see how this rocks. Little Fior action. Cheese platter can be scary because he's going to start ramping up. He's going to... Oh, and he has a really low-cost deck. He has 3 cards and a dream. But I am going to be draining his mana, which is kind of evil. And we get more damage the more I do. I am out of mana though, so actually, unfortunately, I am being proved wrong that sheath was kind of necessary. That sheath was a little necessary to keep me going. Gold cards? Ooh, I'll go for that. If this card cannot be played or return its mana, don't really care about that. Riposte again, always second from the top. 24! I mean, I could just sell this riposte and then get a better riposte, but that's all of my mana. Oh, it's because it's a uncommon card. Rapier. And then boost 3 action cards. That's not bad, actually. Boost 3 action cards. I think I grab that. Because if I pay into that early, then that boosts my ripostes. And I think the only other thing I'm worried about is I might ditch Stilettos. Stilettos can be a good finisher, but our main finisher is the epee. And yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's good. Fencer's Hall, upgrade an unupgraded card, or all of my weapon cards gain 5. I'll do all weapon cards gain 5. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Would have been good on stilettos. Of course, of course, of course. Absolutely. But the problem is stilettos costing 2. Man, any of these skills would be amazing to snag. This guy was going to be terrifying to fight. So I think I might do... What is your big fancy one? Critical hit steal 3 times instead of 2 times? Disgustingly strong. I think I'm going to do... The Musketeer has a lot of actions and an epee. Is it an epee upgrade? That's an epee upgrade. So the Musketeer is the weakest guy and has no mana for, or no money for me. But if I can get that epee upgrade, oh my gosh. That would be immaculate. Boosts all of my extra cards. Disarm. I forgot that whenever I'm playing a card, he gets 2 burn. And that's kind of funny because I was completely unaware that I was just burning him out so much. At the start of the day, upgrade a trait lower than this. I'll ditch the fire one for that, and then I can slowly upgrade some things. I don't mind that at all. We don't have that much money to upgrade stuff with. And we definitely can't do any of these. Trait shop, side quest, blacksmith help, upgrade an unupgraded card. Your damage cards get 3 damage, mine as well. Okay. Kind of a rudimentary build, but we got like a lot of parry riposte. I like that we're kind of like a duelist. Inigo Montoya build, if you will. Let's see. What do you have? Ooh, aggressive. Oh, that was cool. Oh, discarded a lot of your jank. I like it. I like it. Ow, I didn't like that. What the? Yeah, he is rocking me. Gotta kill him right now. I was about to say I have to kill him right now, unfortunately. Oh. Rough. And also his burn cards having damage. Good enchantments. Good enchantments. No complaints from me. That was a fun fight. Let's look for some of these. Can't use either of those. When you heal, when you burn, all of those are really bad for me. Let's go to the spa. Let's get some big HP bonus. I know I spent a lot of money on it, but I gotta do what I gotta do, what I gotta do. Blackstrap Assassin's very, very scary. Goon. I should go for this guy, but if he kills me, it's over. My weapon build is kind of falling apart, unfortunately. That's a good crit. Yeah, we are running out of mana. I think I need to play with my build a little bit. Or just get really lucky, to be honest. That's pretty nice. Prove a card. Let's go crit chance on the epee again. The Wizard Tower. Clone an unupgraded and unenchanted copy. What card would I want cloned? It's wild that I think the rapier is kind of falling off right now. Because we're okay on a lot of our mana. But the damage is really good. But we just need our action cards to pop off. So actually maybe the Fioras aren't super great. Because this powers up our actions anyway. Honestly, I think that's correct. I think we do this. We keep it light. Maybe we go another riposte. And so that way we are just draining their energy from their pre-stacks. And keeping them down for as long as possible. Buffing the epee. Whenever we hit them, I get poisoned. Okay, that's not too bad. What is the zap? Shock. When you gain energy, your opponents take damage equal to shock? What the heck? That's new to me. Ouchies. I can't play epee or rapier. Yeah, I think rapier is slowing us down big time, unfortunately. I'm dead, aren't I? Yup. Dang. I think I need to find a rapier replacement. Or I need to have, like, the ability to just get some mana into cards. Bleed might not be horrible, but we're going to see. I'll do a little mock duel. Fencer's Hall. Training dueling class upgrade. Upgrade an unupgraded card for free? Sure. Do riposte. Okay, Rapier's okay for now. I mean, not necessarily, actually. Yeah, actually, I like doing that. I'll upgrade that. Okay. Oh. It's so rough because I don't want to ditch Rapier, but I actually think I need to. Battle Duelist. If I get Martial Artist this late after I ditch Rapier, I will be so upset because that is like every 3 cards you play, you get some fancy stuff. It'd be so good for me. Ditching his cards is pretty nice, and we're draining his cards. This is good. Big crit. And we just play the rest of our cards immediately. Disarm can't do anything. Yeah, I think it's not even Rapier. I think I don't have any way to generate energy, so I'm losing out on energy. There we go. Because epee pops off, but I don't have any way to generate energy. And if I can do that, I can be unstoppable. Parry, I will be ditching that, unfortunately. Trait shop. Ooh. Whenever you play a weapon, play 2 action cards with 1 cost. And those are 2 action cards with 1 cost. So whenever I play this, so this is where oh, okay, I have some ideas. Okay, now we delete you, unfortunately. And then we go for Fencer Supreme. Gold cards, I think I'm going to whiff on this, but Fiora is all I wanted. Genuinely, that is all I wanted. Is I wanted Fiora because then if I play a weapon, I get to play my 2 action cards. And if I get Disarm, that's fine. But if I get if I play Fiora and then I get 2 ripostes, that super buffs epee. And that's really, really good. I would love to buff Fiora with that. And then this card has no types. That's okay. We're going to see if this build does stuff. Does what I want to do. And we play this, and that plays that. Oh my god, and it just drains their build. And it just drains their build, because I do bonk, and then I do that. And it's draining all of his mana. This is awesome. And then I still get some leftover stuff, which is decent. But like, that just happened. That was so perfect. And occasionally the epee is going to fail, and that's okay. But then we get to play all of these cards once again, draining them, gaining damage from the drain. Oh, I'm draining them, baby. All right, that's a huge win. That was a glorious win. I think this is a very effective build, and I think I am going to just ride that. I'm saying so many out-of-pocket horny things on accident. Everything's upgraded. Can I upgrade you? Can I be sold, upgraded, or adjusted? Okay. So I'm gonna just get 30 HP. Old Kingdom Knight. Whoa, you're Zweihander. Holy shit. Assassin doesn't have anything I want. Glutton got nothing I want. I don't really care about any of these. Glutton, you don't power up anything, so I can't really do anything with that. I don't think any of you do, actually. That guy's scary. Okay, I'm gonna go Assassin again. Maybe I should have gone Glutton, actually. That's fine. Ow. Hey, that was horrible. Depowering their cards. Epé's already at 230. Yeah, see, the Épée super buffing is so scary, and then I just play my entire deck. Oh, that's so cool. And then this plays 3 cards with... Oh, that's so awesome. That's so awesome! So essentially, allow me to explain. The first time your opponent reaches half HP, play 3 cards with 1 cost, or like filling in 1 energy. So if I can play 3 cards, it'll fill in 3 cards with 1 energy. So that's Riposte, Fior, Riposte, Disarm if it can, and Épée if it can. If I play the Fior, that triggers Fencer Supreme, which then gives me 2 action cards. So if I somehow miss my Ripostes, I get to play them. And if those Ripostes get played, they go back in my deck, and then they re-trigger off of Overwhelming. So I can play all of them extremely fast, which is very, very funny. I want an extra trait, please. Trait slot. Yippee! And then probably a side quest. 10% crit chance. I don't know. I got it. Riposte. That's not bad. But because I have such a small deck, I pretty much loot my cards a bunch. And as he just beat my ass, oh my golly. I feel a lot of my cards drain his cards out, but he has a lot of really powerful things that can poison me out pretty fast. And I don't have a lot of energy, so my Épée won't come into action super quick, so he might outlast me. But I am draining his cards, which is the strong point of all of this. Is that he can't even play his strongest things because he spent way too much, way too early, and then I'm draining all of his cards of their energy. So that was pretty good. We leveled there pretty well, and that's a 6 win. Big victory. Gorgeous. 5 cards. I think that's my main thing right now is in a deck builder, you want to have a very small, powerful, quick deck most of the time. Or if your deck can play all of its cards extremely effectively in this game, then you want a massive deck, but if you have certain traits for it. So I think the biggest kind of like flaw, or not grievance, I don't want to say, the biggest criticism I have for the game right now is that if you have a small deck like this, 5 cards, I had 3 earlier. I could literally just do Riposte, Riposte, Épée, and that would still be disgusting, or Riposte, Riposte, Épée, Fior. And that would be a viable deck potentially. I think that while that build is really enjoyable and cool, that can lead to some very overpowered small card decks. And I think that's going to be a balancing thing. I don't think it's like a bad, horrendous, like, oh, this is going to ruin the game. It's going to be fun to think about and build around. Because then discard decks can ruin small card decks, where discard can't really hurt large deck pools. So like massive decks are kind of unaffected by discard. And poison is really, really good against small decks like that. So I think, even though it's a criticism as I'm talking about it, it's also kind of like there are workarounds for thinking about it. But my main thing is, I hope they watch the balance of the game, because if it explodes into you have to build X, Y, or Z, and then the other option is, oh, everyone's building small decks, I'll build a poison, so whenever they shuffle, they take poison damage, and I'll just build a boring poison deck because everyone has small weapon decks or whatever the hell. I think that needs to be the main thing watched out for, because if that is kind of where things venture into, it'll get boring and it'll get upsetting. And that's really unfun, and that's really, really upsetting. But as of right now, I really like where this game is going. I like the path it's taking. I love the art style. I like how it feels, how it sounds. Some sounds are a little bit less impactful than I'd like. I think the critical strike sounds feel weird. But outside of that, and like, you know, my tiny misgivings, this game has a lot of really cool potential, and I really, really enjoyed it. Despite, you know, I win a lot because I play card games. But even losing in this game doesn't feel too bad, because I just love the aesthetic. I love the energy of it. I love how it looks. I can't wait to see more of this. I can't wait to see what silly, goofy things they add in, and other characters to try out. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this, check out the Grail demo on Steam for free right now. First off, you get EXP and stuff, and you can unlock little cards and things for your account forever. So in case you do want to pick this game up, you get some unlocks. And if you don't ever want to pick the game up, then it's a demo and it was free. Who cares? Try it out, leave feedback. Don't be hateful, don't be rude. Developers are trying to make games for us. And if you want to be critical of something that you think is genuinely a problem, be critical, be respectful. Don't be diabolical, don't be awful, don't be despicable. Like, just be genuine. I'm not saying force yourself to be nice. Just don't be fucking evil. You know, don't be evil, don't be diabolical. Devs are putting in hard work. Be patient with everybody. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with them as well. But thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Best way to help me, subscribe or click on another video from this channel. Go watch another thing. Helps me in the algorithm. And if you enjoyed, potentially, tell me. Tell me what you enjoyed. Tell me what you tell me things that you want to see. And if you didn't enjoy, don't tell me. That'll make me feel bad. Okay? That'll make me feel really bad. And guys, see you next time. Bye.